Welcome back to Upcoming Cruiser Bikes, the home of dreamers, rebels, and road warriors. Today, we celebrate the rebirth of a true legend, the 2025 Harley-Davidson Iron 883. A machine that isn't just built with metal, it's forged with spirit, attitude, and history. Get ready to feel the rumble of freedom as we dive into a cruiser that dares to defy time. A legacy written in asphalt and fire. The Harley-Davidson Iron 883 was never just another bike in the lineup. It was a movement. Launched in 2009, it symbolized everything raw, rebellious, and unapologetically simple about motorcycling. No frills. No distractions. Just pure, mechanical soul, wrapped in a dark and gritty package that echoed the streets it ruled. Now, in 2025, the Iron 883 returns, sharper, stronger, and more defiant than ever. It doesn't apologize for what it is. It doesn't beg for attention. It commands it, through sheer presence, attitude, and soul-stirring sound. The heart that roars louder than words. Beneath its sculpted frame lies a heart that refuses to be silenced, an evolved air-cooled V-twin engine that breathes life into every ride. Tuned for cleaner emissions yet maintaining that classic Harley thump, the 2025 Iron 883's motor isn't about numbers on paper. It's about feeling alive when you twist the throttle and the world blurs into a symphony of roaring freedom. Power delivery is instant and visceral. You don't just ride this bike, you become part of it. The vibrations in the handlebars, the deep resonance through the seat, the growl that fills your helmet, it's a full-body experience. This is not a commuter bike. This is a freedom machine, crafted for those who understand that life is meant to be felt, not just observed. Styling that speaks without words. One look at the 2025 Iron 883 and you know, this is not a machine that blends into the background. Blacked out from fender to fork, the Iron 883 wears its attitude like a warrior wears armor. The narrow peanut tank, the solo seat, the low-slung silhouette, it all tells a story of stripped-down rebellion and authentic spirit. But Harley didn't just copy the past. The 2025 model introduces subtle enhancements, sharper lines, tighter fitments, and bolder edges, giving the bike a more aggressive, purposeful stance while honoring its iconic roots. It's a visual statement to the world. I ride for no one but myself. Performance that grabs the road and won't let go. Underneath the aggressive styling lies a machine engineered for pure riding pleasure. The new Iron 883 benefits from updated suspension geometry and refined damping that deliver greater comfort over rough roads without sacrificing that raw, connected feel riders crave. Cornering feels tighter. Braking response is crisp and confident, thanks to standard ABS. Throttle mapping offers smooth but immediate power delivery, giving you complete control whether you're carving city streets or chasing sunsets on endless highways. It's not about overpowering the road. It's about owning every inch of it. The soundtrack of rebellion. Every time you fire up the Iron 883, it reminds you. You are alive. The exhaust note is deep, bass-heavy, and gloriously mechanical, not the sanitized buzz you hear from soulless machines. It's the kind of sound that vibrates through your bones, announcing your arrival before you even come into view. You don't just ride a Harley. You announce yourself with a roar that says, I'm here. I exist. I choose freedom. The 2025 Iron 883 doesn't just sound good, it sounds right. Simplicity in a world overrun by complexity. In an era where bikes are increasingly stuffed with electronics, screens, and riding modes, the Iron 883 offers something revolutionary: simplicity. No TFT displays. No Wi-Fi connections. No endless menus to scroll through before you can start your ride. Just a key, a start button, and a heartbeat under your control. Because real riders know, the best connection isn't digital. It's mechanical. It's emotional. It's the bond between rider and machine, free of distractions. The 2025 Iron 883 is proof that sometimes, less is infinitely more. Designed to be yours, and only yours. One of the Iron 883's greatest strengths has always been its customizability. And the 2025 version is no different. Want to go full bobber? Strip it down even further. Dream of a performance street tracker? Raise the bars, swap the exhaust, tune it to scream. The Iron 883 isn't just a bike you ride, it's a canvas you paint your dreams on. Every modification, every scratch, every mile becomes part of its story, and yours. It's a bike that grows with you. A machine that evolves into an extension of your soul. Who the Iron 883 was built for. This isn't a bike for everyone. It's not for those who need validation from others. It's not for the ones who want to impress, it's for the ones who want to express. The Iron 883 is for the dreamers. The rebels. The midnight thinkers who understand that the best therapy is found not in a chair, but on a saddle, chasing a sunset down a forgotten road. If you feel your heart beating faster just thinking about wide-open highways, if you believe that sometimes you have to lose yourself to find yourself, then the Iron 883 isn't just a motorcycle. It's your calling. Riding into tomorrow. Harley-Davidson could have let the Iron 883 fade quietly into history, a relic of another era. But instead, they chose to breathe new life into it, and in doing so, they've given us something truly special. The 2025 Iron 883 reminds us that no matter how much technology advances, some things should never change. The hunger for freedom. The need for simplicity. The craving for machines that stir the soul. This bike isn't about fitting into a box. It's about breaking out of one. Final words, your journey awaits. Here at Upcoming Cruiser Bikes, we believe the Iron 883 isn't just a motorcycle. It's a dream, a rebellion, a piece of your story waiting to be written across endless miles of open road. It calls to those brave enough to chase freedom. It speaks to the ones who understand that happiness isn't bought, it's earned, mile after mile, with the throttle wide open and the horizon ahead. So if your heart is restless, if your spirit refuses to be caged, if you know deep down that you were born to ride, then the 2025 Harley-Davidson Iron 883 is waiting for you. All you have to do is answer the call. Keep riding, keep dreaming, and stay tuned to Upcoming Cruiser Bikes, where every bike is a story, and every story starts with a single, unforgettable ride.